Baldwin County man is on death row for the 1996 murder of an off-duty state parole officer. 22 years ago, Robert Earl Butts was convicted of killing Donovan Corey Parks after carjacking Parks at a local Walmart. Chelsea Beimfor recaps this gruesome case. She joins us live in studio.
Yeah, Frank and Lori, it's been more than 2 decades since Parks was shot and killed, and with Butts' execution scheduled for Thursday night, justice may finally be served for Parks' family and friends.
This is really a classic whodunit homicide.
That's Baldwin County Sheriff Bill Massey in 1996, just days after Donovan Corey Parks was found shot to death on Felton Drive.
We thought maybe a car or truck or something had backfired. We didn't know until this man came about 2 minutes later, and that this man was laying out there.
Investigators say the night of March 28, 1996, Marion Wilson and Robert Earl Butts approached Parks at a local Walmart. They asked him for a ride, and a short time later, they dragged him out of the car and shot him once in the back of the head.
When I first heard about it, it was in the paper.
Thomas Collins went to high school with Parks.
It troubled me. I had to write about it. I had to talk to people about it.
He says the death of one of his best friends left him heartbroken.
You know, someone I intimately knew had ceased to exist abruptly.
And 22 years later, Parks is still trying to grasp why Wilson and Butts committed this heinous crime.
Both people are known members of the Folk Nation gang.
In 1996, the Baldwin County Sheriff's investigators said Parks' murder appeared to be a gang initiation. And after the 2 men left him dead in the middle of the road, they drove off in his Acura and set it on fire. After their trials and several appeals, Wilson and Butts were both sentenced to death.
If I could go to the prison and I could give him a dose of truth syndrome, I would ask him, why'd you kill Donovan? Why didn't you break into a business and steal some money? Why did you have to take a man's life?
No execution date has been set for Wilson. Butts is scheduled to die on Thursday night. Frank, back to you.
All right, Chelsea, thanks very much. Now, Robert Earl Butts' lawyers would like to delay that Thursday execution or stop it altogether. They have filed a clemency appeal with the State Board of Pardons and Paroles. They claim that false testimony put Butts on death row and that co-defendant Marion Wilson actually is the one who pulled the trigger. They claim Wilson convinced other Baldwin County jail inmates to testify that Butts confessed to the crime. The State Board is scheduled to consider his appeal tomorrow morning in Atlanta. For more on the appeal, you can look for this story on our website, 13WMAZ.com.